Hello, welcome again to the Kidney Kitchen. Today I'm super excited to have some help in the kitchen, or more the other way around I think. We've invited Gabby, who's a renal dietitian, who's come all the way from London to what is sunny Cornwall today, to give me a hand in the kitchen today. Gabby, welcome.
Thank you, Paul, and thank you for having me today.
It's a pleasure. Very
great, very excited about our dishes today. So we're going to make something that is healthy. It's actually one of the most, or I can also say it's actually world's favorite Asian dish, tandoori chicken. So I'm sure a lot of people want to know how to make it.
I'm glad you're doing it today because my Asian Indian knowledge is very limited, so I'm really pleased you're here today.
Thank you, thank you. So we're going to start with the chicken first.
Okay.
So you will be cutting the chicken into cubes. So we need it to be in cubes so that it's easier to cook, especially when we put it on a skewer.
Yep.
And then once Paul does that, and then we're going to do the marinades as well.
Is that about right, Kev?
So yes, perfect, perfect. So now we've got the chicken all cubed, and we can start marinating it.
I'll wash my board.
Yes,
I'll let you get in there.
So what we're going to do first is we use the lemon, and this is mainly to get the juice out and also to keep the chicken fresh. And then we're using ginger paste. So next one, we're going to put garlic paste. The good thing is garlic gives you that taste again, so it helps to give you, a replacement instead of using salt or sugar in your cooking. I like to mix it from step to step just to make sure everything is mixed together.
Yep. And we're leaving this overnight, Gabby, aren't we, in the fridge?
Yes.
Imagine what it's going to be like, all those flavours in the morning.
Exactly. It will be super tasty. So I like to go with the yogurt after. Again, I'll try to use all the wet ingredients together first.
That's just low-fat, natural yogurt?
Low-fat, natural yogurt that we actually have calculated the ingredients very well. So we know that even though we're using yogurt and it is high in potassium and phosphate, but the amount is actually limited.
So it's been checked and double checked.
Yes, check and double check, and suitable for people with kidney disease suffering from high phosphate or high potassium level.
Perfect.
Yeah. So we've got all the wet ingredients in. So now we just need to put the dry ingredients. So people might ask, why do we need a specific chili powder? So Kashmiri chili powder will only give you the color. It doesn't really give you much of taste, like hotness taste.
Not too much heat in that one?
No, it's more of color. So if you go to restaurants or takeaways, when you order tandoori chicken, it's very red.
Yeah, very.
The coloring is actually from Kashmiri chili powder.
Wow.
So it's not spicy. In fact, the spicy chili powder comes from normal chili powder or cayenne pepper, those paprika, they're more spicy. So next one, we've got tandoori masala. Some recipes, they use a mix of garam masala or chaat masala. So people might ask, why can't I use those? You can, but tandoori masala is basically garam masala mixed with paprika. So again, it gives that redness. There's some tandoori chicken that you buy at a shop or when you have takeaways or a restaurant, it's very, very red because they put coloring. So that's not very healthy either. So these are all natural ingredients and colour.
A lot of salt in those ones as well, Gabby.
Definitely, and it will be interesting once we cook, when you taste it and you can see that actually I don't really need salt because you have all the spices that give you the taste, and it will mix well with the sauce that we're going to make after this.
Lovely.
Yeah, so put this in the fridge, best actually overnight, because then you get all the ingredients and the spice will be absorbed very well.
I'll cover it up, otherwise your whole fridge will be smelling of
True, garlic and ginger. Yeah.
We might get telling off. Yep.
Yeah.
How's that?
Lovely.
In the fridge.
In the fridge.
I've preheated my oven.
Yeah?
Yep. And I've got myself a
you're very
little
organised.
tray with my skewers.
Yeah.
I've allowed one skewer per person.
Yes.
Right, metal skewer.
So before we put it on the skewer, we just need to put a couple of tablespoons of oil.
Olive oil.
Just to kind of coat it so that it kind of coat the whole ingredients as well. And it gives a bit of medium for it to cook in the oven.
Sure.
Yeah.
Just a couple of tablespoons.
That's it. Some people do it together before they marinate it. You can do that as well. I like it to do it slightly after so that I don't have to use much oil.
How's that?
Good.
Right.
That looks good. You? Right. So Paul, we're going to put like 4 cubes on each skewer. And this one skew, which is about 100 grams of chicken, it will give you about 30 grams of protein. Okay. Which is a very good protein source.
And there's the 4th skewer, Gabby. Not as good as your first one, but we've got all 4 there. I'm just going to wash my hands.
Yeah, me too. I have to wash my hands actually after you.
So there we go. Preheated oven, 180 degrees for about 20 minutes.
Next bit to make it complete, the complete set of this dish, is the sauce, or what they call raita. So it's actually a very simple sauce. It's basically yogurt mixed with cucumber, grated cucumber, and chopped mint leaves.
How's that?
Really nice.
Okay, now a bit of mint.
Yes, just chop them.
My favourite ingredient.
So all done for the sauce. You just mix it together.
Perfect.
Nicely mixed, and then put it in the fridge until our chicken is ready.
No problem.
And then it's ready to be served. So let's check, Paul. We had it in the oven for a while. That looks great.
It's smelling even better, Gabby.
Yeah. So it's not ready yet. We just need to flip them.
So that was about 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. And we just have to put it back in. Yeah.
No problem.
To make sure that the other side is cooked.
Yes, chef.
And not only that, make sure that the colour is nice and grilly.
Perfect.
Wow. So our chicken ready, do you think?
I can smell they're ready. I think so, Gabby.
Oh, that looks delicious. Look at that.
Nice bit of colour on them, yeah.
I know.
Is that all right?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Should we plate one up? Should we give it a go?
We should plate one up.
I've got a...
You warmed up the chapati as
Just
well.
warmed up a little bit.
Amazing. So I normally like to fold it when I'm serving it so that it just looks a bit prettier. Should we put some of the chicken, one skewer?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Off the skewer, chef?
Yes,
Yeah.
off skewer. I can't remember that I'm actually the chef now. And then we'll put some, that looks lovely. So I like to put a bit of cucumber to go with it. It's just that it's also gives that cooling taste if you find the tandoori chicken too spicy.
Bit of crunch as well.
Yes.
Lovely.
And could be part of your 5 a day. And we put some raita.
It's good enough to eat, chef.
Yeah. And you can garnish it.
Bit of a chefy twist.
I know.
And mint, yeah.
Pretty looking.
How's that?
There we go.
What have we got?
Tandoori chicken.
Lovely. Looks so great.
Yeah.
And we've got Laura here today, our dietitian in the house.
Yep.
She's going to come and try it. See what she thinks.
Let's see what she thinks.
Absolutely. She's been keeping an eye on things today. Laura.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you. Yeah, good. It smells lovely.
Yeah.
Well done.
You can smell it from right
Working
over
hard.
there.
Yeah, we could, yeah. A bit worried about all these knives.
Yeah, it looks good, eh?
It's for you to
Great.
use.
Shall I dig
Have
in
a try,
first
dig in
then?
first, and then we'll have a chat. Yeah.
Okay, and then help yourselves. So a lovely recipe for somebody who might be on dialysis because it's high in protein and there's not a lot of fluid here. So it could be a nice dish for someone to have when they get home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. And it's quite easy to prepare if you're tired. Thank you. Especially when you're tired after your dialysis, it's quite easy to prepare. If you marinate it the night before, you can just take it out, put it in the oven, get ready, get washed, and then come back.
Yeah.
It's all.
That's
what do you
good.
think?
Really nice, actually. Yeah, much better than a takeaway. Really nice flavour as well.
Would you ever serve rice with it instead of chapati or anything like that at all?
Yeah, that's always a good option, especially if you're very concerned about your phosphate level or potassium level, then rice would be a good option.
Yeah, it's a good low
Swap
potassium,
chapati.
low phosphate alternative. Yeah, and instead it's say nice and low in salt. You've used lots of natural ingredients and got lots of other flavours without the salt. We've written in the facts how you can make your own ginger and garlic paste. So that's another way of making sure that you cut down on the salt.
Yeah, that's definitely a very good tip, because sometimes if you buy the shop bought one, it's normally have extra salt or sugar as a preservative. So you can make your own ginger paste or garlic paste. In our case, we were very lucky because chef made it for us beforehand.
Yeah.
So I just have to scoop it out.
Always good to have a chef in the house.
Yeah.
So it's good.
What do you think, chef?
I love it. Yeah, the taste of chicken's lovely. Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not too hot, is it? Not too.
No.
More fragrant than heat. There's not burning heat. It's a nice fragrance flavour. You know, it just disappears. The heat that is there just slowly sort of disappears. Yeah.
Would you think people will realise there's no salt?
Oh, I can't tell there's any salt. And I'm a salt fiend really. Before I started the kidney kitchen, I would salt everything. So, but now there's no salt, and you wouldn't need to add any salt at all to that. No,
it's tasty enough.
Very, very. Yeah.
Good. He's a convert.
Absolutely. Fantastic. Well, thank you for trying it. All right.
No, thanks for making it.
Thank you for showing me how to cook it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Brilliant.